Welcome on in. It's Wattage Wednesday. We are playing Agent Draft format Valorant with our followers. Two completely unique teams are going to be going up against each other. We're going to go through a selection of bans and agent draft, agent picks. You can follow along on the screen here. The bans will be along the top. The ban order right in the middle of the screen here. And then on the left, your black team, and on the right, your orange team. It'll be interesting to see how these teams go about it. We've got a couple of players playing tonight who typically get targeted with their bans and the selections. We know that Cypher is in probably the best place they've ever been in. With K-Man in the lobby, I can't imagine it getting past the third action on this ladder, to be honest. Abe Sadu's here as well. Don't be surprised if Reyna goes missing very quickly. Either getting snapped up by their team or banned away. Congratulations again to Aussie Underdogs, who won their first group stage match in the Red Bull Campus Clutch just earlier tonight. So waiting on a fix. I believe we might be having some website issues.
Yo.
Yo.
Just getting internal server. Oh wait, hang on. SG's already fixed it. I was gonna say, can I just send in my picks to you?
Yeah, I'm happy for that. It's probably best to do it into chat, and I'll just draft it if it works for me.
Yeah,
it lets me do it.
Thank you.
Easy, mate. Read Dem's last message. You appear to have started playing music. I don't know if that was intentional. Yeah, just a little bit of background music whilst this is going on, Dem. Just a little bit of background music whilst we do the draft. What do we have here? Good to hear you're working on it. Hopefully not much longer until it's better. Slowly getting there, getting the strap most days while working, doing rehab work most days. Yeah, bloody hell. Really been a while since I watched the draft phase on stream. Nah, in fairness, I don't think I normally play music during the agent draft, so I think you're on top of it, Dem. I think you're all good. First ban comes through. Orange team doing away with the chamber with their first ban here. Let's have a look at who is on that orange team. That orange team is made up of Apesadu, Alwick, Deegs, Stacky, and Swifty. This really does force their hand of the black team here. Do they go the targeted bans? Do they remove Premier options from the pool? Orange team left with a challenging decision here. I would imagine if the Cypher is left up, the black team will snap that up. So do they pick up the Cypher? Do they go the traditional route with the Sage option? Do they try to get Apesadu onto their preferred agent of Reyna, where we do know Icebox is one of Reyna's better maps? Lots of options, plenty to ponder here for the orange team. Orange team does have the great Stackman do on it. The chef is going to be cooking. Pick comes through. Orange team take the Sova. I like it. Lots of intel, plenty of information allows the team plan out their hit. Exactly as expected though, black team remove the Cypher with their first pick here. We'll go into the second phases of bans. Orange team, plenty to consider from here out. Black team have already sorted out their Sentinel. A map like Icebox, where space is precious. A little bit more important, make sure that you do have a solid sentinel, or at least some good controlling presence. With the Astra still available, the order from here is going to go orange team ban, black team pick, and then 2 picks for the orange team. So with a bit of a gap in between, the orange team really need to be careful with how they use this next ban. It does need to be deliberate. I would imagine they think that the Apesuru Reyna may just can't come back to them in the second or third pick. We may actually be seeing an Ape Sova by the end of this draft. Stacky back in control of the draft. With the second ban, orange team are going to be removing another duelist option. Jet, gone. Long angles. Orange team are not interested in playing them. They've targeted the 2 best operator agents in the game. With the way that the duelists are falling quickly as part of this ban phase, we may just be in for some ISO action. Now waiting on the black team. They'll get a ban and then a pick back to back here. Trying to digest how they play this. Given the opportunity, I would be surprised if we don't see Reyna Astra for the orange team. Astra remaining the premier option as a controller, in my opinion, now that Viper is gone. We're going to see Sage banned away. That is a strong competitive ban there from the black team. Really reducing the sentinel options for the orange team. They're going to pick up the ISO as well. Not even going to wait around to see if it comes back to them later. Did they take that too early? We will soon see. Now we get an exciting course of action. 2 picks in a row for the orange team. Only 1 selection so far. Sova gone. Do they go down that Reyna Astra route? Is the chef cooking? Are we about to see an omen? I do think there's some value here for a couple of the duelists. We do know Chef loves his Yoru. They're going to pick up next best sentinel. They'll take the Killjoy along with the Reyna. Sound the alarm. Wattage is about to get an Ape Sudo Reyna. We know what that means. It was only last month Ape Sudo set a Wattage Wednesday record, dropping a 60 bomb in this lobby. Fade the 3rd pick here for the black team. That's going to be halfway through the draft phase so far. Let us know in chat what your thoughts are. How is this shaping up for both teams here? Both have been able to pick up a little bit of forward intelligence, a bit of flank watch, and a solid, aggressive duelist. Black team making very strong use of their bans. Astra now removed from the agent pool. Orange team ban. Still no controller in hand for the black team. I cannot help but think that the Astra ban may come to hurt them. With Omen, Brimstone, Harbor still available, if you've got the player with the agent pool in hand, potentially. The amount of brain power I'm using for these agent bans, I won't be using my brain in game. Well, I mean, there have been times, I think, where these games have been won and lost in the draft phase. To be fair, Chipmunks. But there are also other times where we see 5 jewelers come out and win. So, I think the best part going behind this is just having the right execution to your plan, whatever the plan might be. I know we had to add a 4th agent ban, but it honestly makes it so much harder. Yeah. The agent pool, like you said, we had to because the agent pool was just getting too big. But it does make it a lot harder. I mean, look at this, right? Orange team have made a very targeted and deliberate ban of Chamber Jet. And there's clearly a strategy behind removing the operator, removing the long angles. It might have something to do with their entry strategy. Black team removed 3 of the better agents on Icebox. So, we'll see. Agent pool will keep growing. 5 bans, 5 bans, 5 bans. You know what? I can probably do this as well. We do, in that time, get the 3rd ban from the Orange team. They're going to be doing away with the Sky, removing additional strength in the initiation for Black team. Orange team pick up their controller. They'll take that Omen. Black team get theirs. They'll take the Harbor. With Brimstone left on the floor, they're obviously not looking at a burst execution. They're trying to create a bit of space for K-Man's lurk, for ISO to find those one-on-one challenges. If we add any more bans, it'd be funny to just have all the bans straight up and then fight for picks. I quite like that a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe we'll go back-to-back bans to start it. We might mess around with the ban order a little bit. Final bans, speaking of, do come through for both teams. Black team, remove KO. Orange team, get rid of the Rays. I like what I see here, but there is still some exciting options left for both teams here. Do they choose to double down second jewelers? Are they looking for a little bit more execution? Orange team, they've got the Rainer in hand. What more do they need to open up those angles? Black team pick up the Phoenix. I would love to see from here that Rainer Gecko, that Lear and Dizzy combo. Whether or not it's where they go, we don't yet know. Yoru's still available. Do they take the Yoru? Do they look for the quick rotations of the Neon? Speaking of Yoru, one of the great Yorus in chat, Hawksy. Hello, mate. What's good, boss? What's good, Habib? What's good, my Habibti? My Habibi. Yes, sir!
Yes, sir.
You legend. Thank you, Hawk. Thank you very much for 18 months of subscriptions. Love you, dude. Appreciate ya. Final selection comes through for the Orange team. It is the Breach. It's not the option that I was most excited about, but it is an option nonetheless. That's gonna do it for the agent draft. Let's get ourselves into the lobby. Teams will be ready to go. Ready and roaring. We'll get a poll started very shortly. Let's get Poultrify out of the range, and we're good to go. In the meantime, let's get a poll started. And you can tell me who won the agent draft. Who drafted better? Was it orange team, our attackers to start, or was it the black team, the defenders to start? 2 minutes on the clock. Let us know in chat what you think. Meanwhile, we're going to find out who is playing which agent here. Ape Sudo. He's home. He's on to the Rainer. Stacky the Killjoy. Deegs the Breach. Alec the Omen. Swifty onto the Sova here. Meanwhile, our newcomer, Poultrified Chipmunks, is onto the ISO. K-Man gets his main. The One Trick returns to his main. Can he come for glory in this? What is a challenging lobby? This is a beastie lobby. I'm throwing it out there. This is a beastie lobby. Miffle, welcome back. It's great to have you back. It's Q join if you're going to jump in. Cheezel is the Harbor and NK the Fade. You got to type it in as Q join, but with a space. It's great to have you back, Miffle. Now, as is ceremonial, the standard wait for Deegs' machine.
Stack Pog GLHF.
Good luck, have fun, Stacky. Love you, dude. 23 months. Thank you so much, mate. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, dude. Korzu's the pro. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because then we load in and Korzu's DC'd for like a round or two. True, I forgot about that, damn. I like to give Deeg shit, but not his. Orange team dub because Stack is KJ. Love it. Let's see these poll results so far. Orange team, 100% of the votes going the way of the orange team. Let's get a prediction then. Put your lightning bolts where your keyboard is. Who will win? Will it be the black team? Will it be the orange team? Let me know. Your vote is now available. Now, you might think the orange team might have drafted better and still think that the black team are going to win. Get your votes in. Now's the time. We are loaded up. 20,000 channel points being loaded in so far. That is one bold prediction of 20,000 channel points on the orange team. A lot up for grabs. If you think the black team might just be able to get away with this. We do have a disconnected Korzu. We're going to give it a couple of minutes just to see if they can load in. Here we go. I've got channel points to blow, says Demi. We ball 40k on 20k. All right, this is impressive. I'm interested to see. Looks like we got the loadouts for the teams so far here. Ape Sudo and Stacky. Maybe interested in investing a little bit so far. Predictions coming in hot and fast here now. Everyone wants in on the black team action. 40,000 votes, points. 32,000 for the orange team. This is a high stakes game for chat. We're going to give this 20 more seconds and then we're going to start this round one. I just wanted to even it out, but Hawk did it as well. If Hawk's all in, I'm all in. Oh, wow. Well, black team now have a lot of votes behind them here. All right, game underway here on what is Wattage Wednesday. An aggressive presence towards the B side push here. Orange team starting off aggressively. ISO not able to make more than one for that. 4 plays 4 now as the spike finds its way into position. Swifty swings into NK with a clean shot straight to the dome. Stackman follows through with it as well. Cheezel Weasel with the wall up. And the Cove is able to half it here. Gives the team a chance if their last was not disconnected, unfortunately for them there. Well, I got a measly amount compared to you folks. Yeah, but you were here early days with us, Pro Hunter.
Who could have
You were
predicted
here early days with us,
All
mate.
right, I did.
Mama Matters here. Everyone in chat, say hello to the birth giver. Mama Matter. Hey, Mum. How are you? Aggressive push here. They're going to come out hot and fast towards the A site. Apesadu leads the charge on the flank. Stackman picks up Cheezel Weasel, though. Will be conscious of another one coming through. We'll see Pultrify off the back of the turret, picking up the information. Howick pinged by the Prowler. Swifty will trade, though. Push continues here. It is NK underneath Heaven. Leaves just K-Man. Classic in hand. Not a lot he can do from here. Stackman is low. But he is going to get the alarm bot into position. And the clean shot from Stackman rounds that one off. 3k for the Stackman.
Don't die. If you need help figuring out
Chef
how,
has gone
just ask.
5-0 to start in these first 2 rounds. With that, we do have Korzu joining us. Just in time for rifles here. It'll be K-Man setting up on the A side. May just get the action here. As the orange team set up aggressively again. No default. Apesadu will test mid though. Omen Smoke. He will be seen by NK. Big play from NK there. Maybe sticks his neck out a little too long as Cheezel Weasel sees Deeks. He's playing with pixels there, but in the end, is able to succeed. ISO on the flank. Pultrify takes down Stackman. Takes Howick with him. Guns make the difference here. And as expected, black team bounce their way into this game now.
That goes there.
We suspected it was going to be
This goes here.
an A site hit.
This should do.
They ended up moving in through mid. It was the old bait and switch, but this time around, looks like they're just about ready to hit A little bit more aggressively. Horn into mid as Howick living dangerously. K-Man, lot to do on his own. Cage and trips to work with. He'll see the barrel fire of Ape Sudo. The muzzle flash isn't gonna do Ape Sudo in. In fact, Ape will go for 3 here. Set himself up for the ace. Takes down Korzu. Ape Sudo, the madman, now has to take on the peak. Radiant, we'll see. Chipmunks there is picked up with the vulnerable as he peeks straight into it. Poltrify, whilst nearsighted, is able to take 2. It's now 2 more to go. He'll see Swifty. He won't clear it out though. 2 plays 1. 15 seconds left on the clock. Recon Bolt is able to pick him up here as Swifty falls back. They're toying with him at this point in time. Alex swings out into the open. It's 1v1. He's got no idea where Swifty is here. Poltrify in with a chance. He's going to have to halve it. He'll swing and Swifty comes in with the clutch for the orange. Ooh. Wow. Massive clutch there from Swifty, but Poltrify, our newcomer, made them work for it. Does leave us a lot to be excited about for the rest of this game here. It was Ape Sudo on the near ace, and then Chipmunks on the near ace.
Making cover.
In the end, we'll see our first default from the attackers. Stackman 2 and Chipmunks coming into contact. Chipmunks wins the duel here. The double peak though from Poltrify. That is filthy as Owick now vulnerable. Wants to challenge him and will win it in the end. K-Man, defender on the A site. We do have a bit of a sound glitch, unfortunately. K-Man takes down Ape Sudo, gets the neural theft off here. Deeks swings, he knows he's close, but Deeks is able to come through with it in the end. 3 plays 2, a lot of work to be done from the attackers. They're uncomfortable. No information of where the defenders are coming from as Cheezel Weasel picks up Deeks. They know at least one coming in from that CT angle. Owick. Everything to do on their own. You'll see the pixel of Cheezel Weasel's head. Not going to get the kill either. The defuse comes through in the meantime. 3-2. I think this calls for the find Chipmunk and rotate strat. I like it. I like it. Previously reserved for Jippo. I like it. Yeah. Owick did well to pick it up, but unfortunately the damage had already been done there for them. Now we look at the economy of the orange team. No guns in hand. If they try and hold this lead, 4 ultimates though, do they choose to invest any of them? They'll be playing straight into Korzu's Marshall. If they choose to peak this, they'll play patiently for now. Meanwhile, NK, solid control of mid. All the angles watch for. Ape Sudo's shoulder has been spotted. It is going to call for Chipmunks. Keep himself on side. Swifty the shot with the Sheriff though.
Destabilizing.
Deadly as Owick swings high. Not able to get the job done though. They won't push aggressively enough against him. He'll get picked up by the Sova drone. Shock dart as Ape Sudo falls. Deeks with the fight back. Cheezel eventually trading out. They weren't expected to offer much there. Early pick though gave him a little bit of hope. 3-3. 5 ultimates for the orange team. They're going to have to start investing them. Start to stem the bleeding. Only light shields for them in this rifle round. Swifty currently 6-4. Newcomer Poltrify 11-5 to start off their campaign.
They're not winning yet.
It'll be K-Man and Cheezel Weasel. They'll hear the jump up onto Boiler. K-Man will also see Cheezel draws first blood here though. The attacking Killjoy does get the lockdown into position as the team now poised to push.
Camera taken out.
Here's 5, plays 3. Apsudu tries to create something for his team here, but with the distraction, Stackman draws blood onto Putrefy. Stacky with his second for the round. Alec in on the action as well. They've turned this here, the orange team, just when you thought it wasn't capable anymore. Stacky will hold himself behind, hoping to pick up Korzu as he rotates. The positioning of the crosshair is perfect. Orange team with a huge round, and if they win it from here, we'll be coming back to check out round 7 again. Four to 3. They did in the end invest 2 ultimates as we expected. Saki plays for information in towards mid. The aggressive push on the back of the runner back. Korzu, gotta have your gun out if you're gonna convert from there. Meanwhile, Stackman 2 shuts it down. Putrefy spurred with a little bit of exuberance here, is going to push up mid, plays patiently though, decides not to commit to it just yet. We are going to see though collision between Korzu and Stackman 2. Meanwhile, on the A side, orange team now find themselves pinched. They are falling quickly as Apsudu from prison picks up 1, sees another, is able to convert. 2 plays 1. It's not going to be enough here though. Korzu with the timing, wasn't expecting a second one. Up from belt 4 to 4. Solid so far. Black team invested the runner back. Korzu got the intel. Maybe not the pick. It'll be NK in mid with the haunt. As Apsudu, what are you watching? NK will get taken down by Apsudu. Meanwhile, Saki will fall to the spray. K-Man aware that the push into kitchen is solid. That is a good spray though there from K-Man. It's going to inflict a little bit of damage as he tries to hold. Buys some time for Chipmunks to push into kitchen. Now leaves K-Man in vision of Diggs. Not able to convert it though. Finds himself in front of Swifty, who upgrades from the classic and now falls apart very quickly for the defending black team. Evens out. Cheezel knows where Swifty is. It's down to a duel ring around the rosy. He'll hear 2. He'll see Diggs. Diggs doubles back on him. 1v2. Korzu with a lot to do on their own. Will give away positioning now. Swifty pushes from heaven.
Last player standing.
And will whip. Creates a 1v1 opportunity here. Only 21 health for Korzu. That heal's not going to do a lot for you. He only has to breathe on him from here. Korzu, no idea where he's playing from. Decides it's probably better to play with some pace. Lots to clear. Wait for the util. Here is the ultimate invested from Diggs. That's probably enough information for him to know where it's coming from. Preemptive use from Diggs. Clever. Read the situation well. We'll get away with the gun here. And we go hit for tap. They go 1 for 1. Orange team take the lead again. With this, we go into the 10th round. Once again, black team find themselves in dire financial straits. They will be able to invest one hero rifle into the hands of Cheezel Weasel. The question is, what can they create as they try to hold out this extremely aggressive push? They know that one is there. They take down Chipmunks. The presence may be enough to pull them off of sight here. Attackers playing patiently, brilliantly here. They've got the numbers advantage, but the tact in which they're playing, too good. Stacky will hear Korzu on the rotate. Okay, will hear Deeks. It's a bit of intel around for where they might just be. It'll be Korzu, the aggressor. Taken down. K-Man will sit in mid, taken down by Stack Mandu, clearing the danger angles. They look to save their rifle. Swifty decides to clear. They believe they might have had a rat around. Could be in any corner with NK. 6-4. And the orange team with their biggest lead since Pistols. 2 ultimates for the black team. 2 agents, 1 away. Cheezel forced to back off the aggressive line, decided to try out earlier. Cheezel not able to do enough damage there. Meanwhile, Deeks draws first blood for the orange. Won't necessarily see. He'll hear the teleport from Alwick. He'll peek at the right time, does Cheezel. Meanwhile, Chipmunk's in on the action as well. We're down to a 3v2. 2 from Heaven. 1 from CT as Korzu send Alwick. The shot is clean. They're in on it now. Stacky too far away. They can sit on this spike. This is going to be tough to recover the spike from here for Stack Mandu. The blind is good. Coordinated as K-Man swings. Unfortunately, the gun model for Stacky blocks the vision of where Korzu is. He's going to fall. 6-5. An extremely close game on our hands here. We've seen these in the past. Plenty of players with potential to accelerate the pace at what they're playing at. Orange team deciding to go away from the aggression a little bit there. See if that's cost them. They could use of the wall. Will get picked up by the recon bolt. Not sure how that's seen him.
You should run.
NK and Cheezel defending this push. We'll see Stacky up on top here as Apesudu picks up one. Knows there has to be more around. He's probably prepared for at least one coming through his CT. Maybe not prepared for 3 of them, no, but they line up for each other. A2 takes 3. He knows where at least one more is. That's K-Man, who's offering a bit of a fight back here. Putrefy picked up by the Paranoia. Now in this 2v2, Spike is ticking. Alwick understands with the TP. He's going to make a little bit of noise. They know that one of them's pushing. Putrefy's close. K-Man hasn't started the defuse. And the attackers are able to clutch it up in the end. Alwick and Swifty. Too good there.
Switching sides.
Turret out. Placing sentry.
The East blocking 8 made me low. Lol. Oh. Yeah, and they're hearing about it. We're hearing about it in chat. We do have a flip insides here. Black team now on attack. It's gonna be Deegs, who's got a lot to do. He's playing a very aggressive angle. Might just find themselves in a bit of trouble. First blood has been found, but the knife attempt from NK. Meanwhile, Putrefy swarms in onto position. 4 plays 3, but Chipmunks has a bit to say about that now. He's going to play aggressively straight towards Alex. See on the flick is good. The tap gives him, the double tap gives him the free defensive. Not going to make a difference though there. Great shooting from Apesudu. They flipped the tide again. It's now K-Man on their own. Only a classic as he has to swing into the recon bolt. 3K for Apesudu and the orange team. Started off brilliantly. Oh. Big first round there. And I believe orange team have won 3 out of the 4 pistols now. Big ask. Black team, we're going to stop this momentum. They will invest hero rifle to Apesudu and the orange team. Oh, Deegs, forward positioning. Will he one? Knows that he's probably been swarmed here. He's going to whip on the shot though. Deegs, got to keep your gun out. Not the time to be switching to your utility. Meanwhile, Apesudu sees the lurking K-Man. That probably gives him a little bit more confidence to push in towards sight. As Cove is in position. Nano Swarm delays the spike plant. Excellent utility usage from Sackmandu. They are going to rotate off here. Swifty has to turn around. As he sees Putrefy, where's plenty of damage on that one. Meanwhile, Korzu and Chipmunks pushing in. Swifty with only 5 health on them is able to stop
30 seconds left.
Push onto site.
Strike
Apesudu
down A.
with the rifle in hand now.
Remaining.
They get themselves back on track here. Do the orange team looking a little bit shaky there for a while. Ape, no idea where K-Man is. Eventually sees him. Another 3K for Apesudu as Ape extends out in front for the orange team. 17 and 10. Meanwhile, newcomer Chipmunks 20 and 12 after 14 rounds.
Placing sentry.
9 plays 5 here. Pistols are done and dusted. Rifles in hand for the black team. They've got the gun advantage. This is the round where they have to turn this, and they have to do so economically. Deegs picked up by the vulnerable. We'll see Putrefy up on top is able to get away with his life for now anyway. Sees K-Man, swings an ADS's, probably not the play. Meanwhile, Swifty back of sight. He's going to be lit up by the recon dart. Cove bows for the plant to get into position. Good use of utility there. As Zowick is playing extremely deep into orange. Sees Cheezel Weasel and does plenty of damage. Meanwhile, the Harbor. Cheezel will get picked up by Swifty on the
Shadows traveling.
The tap through. NK is going to see Zowick fall. That's going to be a 4K for ISO. Chipmunks doubles his KD, 24 and 12. Black team, make the most of the weapons in that last round. But with this, they are going to be equally matched
Where are you?
in terms of the investment into this round. Gaunt won't find any early intel for them, but it is a very heavy defensive presence. We're in for a collision here. Prepare yourselves, chat, as A2 takes down 2. They're left without the spike here as well. Good use of the wall. The spray through is not going to be enough. It's now down to K-Man to open up the B site because A is on lockdown. Ape Sudo wants no part of it. Alarmbot finds K-Man. But the Sentinels duel. And the Cypher main comes out the victor here. K-Man will hear the rotators. Knows there's one in mid. Knows there's one above him as well. The positioning from K-Man is too good. He'll pick up Deeks here as well. Opens up the floor. 3-1 here as he swings into Swifty. Swifty now half health. 2 plays 1. Ultrafine decides not to peek again. As Cheezel shuts down the expedition of Swifty there. And the black team force the orange onto an eco round. This is what we needed to see the comeback. If you believe that they can convert this from here, drop some I believes in chat. Or are the orange team gonna pick up, make the most of a thrifty round? It'll be Swifty on this thrifty.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Waits patiently. He isn't pushing under. Has to jump on them here as well because... Oh no, Korzu gives away on the back of it. Not sure what Swifty's doing there. Had me stunned for a moment. Black team really needed to convert this round, but the orange team on the thrifty in with a chance. 3v1 ultimate for ISO. Double tap is active, preparing to throw it down. Might just pick up Owie. He does. We're in for the isolation. Knows that he hasn't swung right. Goes left. Takes down Owie. 1v1 here. It's Stackman Do versus Ultrafy. No idea where the Sentinel is coming from. Knows the spike is planted for himself though. Double tap about to wear off. The vulnerable comes through. You get a little bit of a spray. See Stacky not able to clutch it up though. Enough on the top. Not able to do it. Ultrafy gets the 4K for the round. There must have been a fraction of a second in it for Stackmandu, who's almost able to sit on the spike. And when you thought the orange team had made the most of the thrifty, our ISO had other plans.
Turret out.
That had me
Time for a
shook.
field test.
What a round. See a aggressive push in towards A. Forward presence from Ape Subu. About to see Korzu. The stun is perfect there. Good use of the play, but Deeks almost body blocks Deeks into oblivion once more. Doesn't cost him this time around. Will cost Deeks. Good chunk of their health though. Meanwhile, Stack is seen. Being seen on the flank. The flick from Stack is good onto Cheezel Weasel though. 4-3. Attackers in a bit of disarray. Now as Ape Subu plays into prison. Takes down one. Claims control of the spike here again. All it took was rifles back into their hands. Orange team believe again. 10-8.
They don't have a single life worth saving.
This has been a banger of a game to commentate. I've been enjoying this. I have been enjoying this. The channel points definitely up for grabs. Let's see how the black team adapt. I need to get their attack together quickly here. Whether they play around creating opportunities. Heavy defensive presence over towards B. 2 hero rifles, Putrefy and Cheezel Weasel, as Stackman draws first blood for the orange. Ozu tempted to double back in. As Chipmunks finds their kill, opens up the map for him. Towards the B side. Black team, orange team know that they've been penetrated now. Alwick will see Cheezel Weasel when there's taken down. Sight is in control of the black team here. Orange, rotator in between mid. Giving their comms back to their team. It'll be Putrefy and Deegs coming to clashes back of the map here. Stackman and Ape Sudo have other plans though. One behind them. He's gonna whip on it, does Korzu. Had the opportunity. Meanwhile, NK takes down Ape. Has to find himself behind as NK, only a fraction of health left, does have the seed, swings aggressively into Stackman and is able to clutch up the round for the black team. They bounce back once again. I think we've just had Thrifties traded on each other there. Only 20 health left on NK. And he was able to clutch it up. Stacky not able to get the better of him. Chipmunks and Ape Sudo dueling. The lead frag is on their team. Heavy presence towards B once more. Defensively, Stackman do a lot to do here. 3 rifles for the orange team. Arbor wall, as well as the cam being used to open up sight a little bit here. Absolutely takes down NK. As Chipmunks leads away onto sight, we'll see Stacky Mandu and finds himself into the duel. We've got a bit of action here as Stacky pushes aggressively straight through, brings him back into the live action. 4 plays 3 here as Ape Sudo evens up the numbers a little bit. We'll get the heal off as well. Do have a reckoning in hand. Whether or not Cheezel Weasel decides to invest it, Deeks is going to fall, even though Putrefy now near side and knows that there's another one close. We'll see Alwick up above him as the spike needs to be aggressively held here. Alwick's going to fall, and it's officially an even game once again after 20. This is something special. As though we might get some early action here as well as Putrefy and Swifty connecting mid. Bit of damage onto him. The vulnerable comes through, lands as well. Meanwhile, Alwick's playing very deep, is picked up by the Prowler. May just get picked off by K-Man, who's playing that higher angle. Late rotate from Putrefy, gets picked off by Ape Sudo. And they're in with a chance here. Deegs and Ape, they've played together most of this map. It's going to be Cheese, Ape that leads the aggressive push onto side. Deeks is able to convert for his teammate here, though. They'll see K-Man up on Boiler. Won't know one close. Close is dead, though. 2 plays 2. Ultimates. Whether or not they invest the Rolling Thunder. Down goes Korzu. 3k for Ape Sudu. Needs his teammate to sit on the spike. Not sure why Deeks is swinging. K-Man is able to pull the cam out at this point in time. It's enough as the Cypher's just playing tricks from here. The spike's going to go off. Came in with a 3k. Clever play. (11-10), and this, the late stages of the game. The black team bring themselves back into it. They take the lead. It's a fairly even scoreline between their players as well, in fairness. Alec will hold the long angle. This may just be the last full rifle round we see against each other. Sudu and Alec playing this A site. Patience from the black team here. The shot from Cheezel Weasel, though, too damn good. Opens up the side a little bit for them here. Creates a little bit of space for K-Man's lurk. Meanwhile, Alwick with the paranoia is forced to use it early. Will take down the horn. No push onto site just yet. Here it comes. Cheezel and Ultrafire leading the way. Won't push through the wall. Meanwhile, Utility from the breach tries to set up the push. Spike is planted, and they're here to defend this in the post plant. Swifty coming in from the CT angle. They'll see one up towards mid Boiler. Down goes Diggs. And it's just going to leave Stack Mandu on their own. We'll take down one here. As Stack Mandu picks up a second for himself. Isn't prepared for the lurk from K-Man though. Stacky offering a bit of hope for these Orange team fans. But we go to match point. 2 of them, in fact. Seems like it isn't all about the draft advantage after all. It's very interesting, Pro Hunter, the way that the having 2 completely unique teams forces you to play a little bit differently to what you normally would. Early recon dart. We'll get a little bit of information as Stackman too plays aggressively here. He's forced off the angle, but has contested mid solid. Swifty opens up here. We'll see the third as well as Ultrafire pushes him. He's left on an island in mid now. Days pushes a little bit too far aggressively.
You and me.
We are going to get an isolation as Swifty and Ultrafire find themselves in the dueling dens. It's now just Korzu along with K-Man. Stackman takes him down as K-Man is in on the action, but Swifty almost chokes it. Ape Sudu is able to finish it off, but I tell you what, they've given him a damn scare there. Unreal. 12-11 here. Orange team, how deep can they dig to bring this back? Only 3 rifles. Between that, only one of those rifles with full shield.
Joke's over.
Play a little bit patiently here.
No charges.
Meanwhile, run it back. Korzu used for a bit of information. They'll clear back of Orange. As Deeks, first line of defense. decides to blind and push through. Not sure about that. Rolling Thunder comes through, stops the plant, creates some space for Stackman do to push into the cove. They've completely disrupted this push here. Two of them pushing towards Orange, and K-Man is able to stop both of them in their tracks. Swifty's gonna fall as well. And with this, you think the black team have everything they need to finish this off. You believed in them for that second there. Alwick knows there's one close. That's not going to make a difference from here. It's just Apes to do everything to do on their own. He'll see one and take one. Knows there's another one coming. Down goes NK from behind. Another one for the knife. Plenty of time left on the clock as Porzu, the next nemesis for Apes to do. The blind is good though. It's not going to be enough for him to get the kill. Apes to do in with the chance. 15 seconds left on the clock. Only a fraction of health left on him here. No time to get the spike off. The camera comes through. Down goes the peanut head, but it's not enough for the defuse as the black team win the game 13 to 11. Wow. Wow. Oh my god, what a fucking game. Oh my god. Oh wow. That is unbelievable. Well done to everyone involved. Look how evenly matched that is. 39-18, 38-17, 21-17, 20-19, 19-19, 17-19, 10-21, 9-19, 7-18, 6-19. What a fucking close game. That was good, man. What a game. Well played, Chipmunks. That was very impressive. Very impressive, Chipmunks. Porzu, I'm still loading to the lobby. GG, Senti Dip. Nah, Stacky, you played well, man. What are you talking about? Played really well. Honestly, I think all of yous played well. Numbers tell different stories to that game that we just watched, honestly. Numbers tell a very different story to what we watched that game.